Hello, my awesome people. Skyek here. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Colonization. Yeah, Kerbal Space Program Colonization. Today we are launching the first real module, a science module, to our new station, and we're also going to bring Jeb back and put an actual scientist in charge there. Jeb got it up there, but we need somebody who's actually capable of doing said science. So, I guess here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition. We have liftoff. Awesome. Alright, so onward with the Aero resupply mission. I have it under this fairing. It does have crew with it, even though it doesn't say so down here. It's just a little glitch. You'll notice up here we don't have anything to. It's just a glitch with the capsule and the mod I'm using. Again, I am being starved by not powerful enough rocket engines. I strapped on these boosters, and as you'll see in a second here, they're going to need to be jettisoned. Not managing 1G of acceleration. I'm getting some wobble here. I don't know where this oscillation's coming from. From the SAS, okay. Okay, we just want a very slight... Come on. Hold it right there. Very slight... slightly to the east. And yes, so this mission includes some precious cargo and a cool new capsule. We will be doing our first docking between two ships that were not sent up on the same rocket. Yeah, now we have at least 1G. This is going to be a long, boring ride. Yeah, between two ships, I've sent up a Science Junior, 2 Mystery Goos, and some various other scientific packages. And of course, yes, various life support stuff, because my current system provides life support for, you know, couple weeks, and we need life support for, you know, like half a year, couple months. So that's what we're sending up here. And we've managed to burn through half our fuel in the first stage. This rocket follows a bit of an unconventional design as far as propulsion goes. The second stage, as you'll see in a little bit here, but that is run entirely off monopropellant. This is bargaining on the fact that my first stage will actually shoot me high enough into the atmosphere. Now, ideally, I would run a 2.5 meter cryogenic engine, but I don't have those, and I would then move to 1.25, but my cargo is in excess of a 1.25 meter standard, so that forces a bit of a harder decision here. Now we can, like, okay, so part of the reason I have such a steep launch trajectory is I need to get a significant apoapse. If I go too shallow, I lose a large percentage of my specific impulse in my second stage. Now, this isn't a very efficient launch trajectory, but the main stage is more or less designed to, or has an excessive delta V, I think would be the better way to put it, so that we can do this very, very beginner-esque kind of launch up 90 degrees over, kind of like a Newton's cannon setup here. Boom, okay. Okay, and second stage ignition. So right now should be getting some pretty good specific impulse off this. 370, yep, it's maxed. Awesome, we're running in a vacuum. So next thing we can do is prepare for violent jettisoning of fairing. Ugh. Okay, that could have been worse. These fairings are kind of glitchy, so once I get my hands on some good 1.2 or some good 2.5 meter ones, I will be happy. Alright, so burn through monopropellant. We're at 85. I'm going to point the nose up a smidge. I want to get up to 90 to 100 range. I find this is a pretty good spot to initiate any transfers we have between bodies, because we will be using a Hellman transfer orbit to get to our station, which I shall target. This is behind us. Oh, oops. Don't want to focus Kerbal. Set as target. Focus. Let me focus on my craft. Whatever. We're acting within Kerbal's sphere of influence, shouldn't be a big deal. Apoaps 102. Perfect. So kill the engine for now. I do not have a specific number of restarts on this because I'm not playing that technical of a playthrough. Let's see. So next is quick save, of course, and work our way closer to our apoapsis. 14 seconds. Perfect. Shoot uphill of it a little bit. There we go. Should be holding around 14 seconds, 12 seconds. Perfect. So that gives us a little bit of wiggle room if we have to, for some reason, if we run out of fuel and have to use our service module. Now, I have a very aesthetic capsule here, even though it doesn't exactly fit with Kerbal, or the Kerbal Space Program. It does follow, like, it isn't too far out of place. It's simple enough. It actually fits real nice in with its integrated stuff. I like it. It could use some tweaks here. Okay, we have definitely achieved orbit. Apoaps is 14. Periaps is... Oh, okay. We haven't quite achieved orbit yet. No biggie. We will zip ahead to Apoaps. Slow down. We'll finish the burn out in map view. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're out of fuel. Couple that. Open the engine. Activate engine. We will finish our burn here to get us into a stable orbit. And good. The service module should be more than capable of performing the transfer, which we will do next. Okay, so the next thing, you'll notice we are ahead of our target. We will fly up, we will be slowing down, it will catch up to us. We will perform our burn to circularize, and then we'll perform our docking. We will be doing the burn such that the catch-up is happening on the dark side, so we can perform the actual... Well, we are not quite in the same plane. We should probably adjust that. How much are we off? 2.8 degrees. That is a significant amount. Let's adjust the plane of the orbit first. So, go ahead to where we are. Okay. And I believe we need to fire this way. Nope, this way. Nope, that's definitely not right. Here it is. This is normal, or is this anti-normal? Other one. There we go. We'll just cycle through all of the potentials. There we go. This should adjust it. So I'm gonna actually wait till I get on the other side to the ascending node. Not a big deal. Rendezvousing isn't that hard, it's just simply a timing game. Okay. So, jump ahead. Wrong way. Because now we are... Now we are ascending in comparison to the orbits. .1 degree. Close enough for my liking. Next thing is, let's see, this is a retrograde. We need a prograde right here. To bring our... Should have probably have waited till we are further along the orbit. We should have enough fuel. This is at 402. So stop this one at 402. Okay. Now we can play around with the RCS a little. Separation a lot. So now we just need to go around a couple orbits so that we can catch up with it. That's only because we had to do a couple, we had to do that plane change. Now remember, I'm doing this without maneuver nodes, so now we'll notice that we are right near Apoaps, and our separation is only approximately, well, it's growing pretty quick now, but 600 kilometers. We're just going to tune it down, or tune it, by bringing the orbits in closer to each other, closer to matching. I have now matched the orbits a bit more precisely. We will be having a close approach, actually right on our descending node, which I screwed up for not paying attention. And it'll be 8.2 kilometers. That is close enough. Unfortunately, that is not right in the bright side of the planet, so this might be done in the dark, which I am not happy about. But let's warp ahead and we'll get there. Okay, I can see my target now. I need to be pointing towards it. And I will be going at a relatively high rate of speed. I decided to meet in the daylight side just because that makes sense. Okay, so what are we at here? 4.3. I don't want to screw up my orbits too much. 35 kilometers, 34.9. We're moving at 50 meters per second towards it, and our close approach is 4.1 kilometers. So, I will perform, since I screwed up the planes when I was getting to this point, at the ascending node, I shall fire... one of these directions. Not that direction. Not that direction. I think it's just that way. We'll fix my... Alright, so let's move towards that. Okay. And... wrong way. Fix my inclination again. .0, and good, we're getting the flickering. That's perfect. That means that once I point towards my target, I'm going to attempt to match orbits. Good. We are flying very close together. Okay. I'll now fire towards it again. My goal is to bring my velocity vector towards it, which I am slowly doing. Hopefully not screwing up my main orbit too much. Okay. And using the main engine, we are almost there. We're now coming in pretty hot. So flip around. Full bore the other way. And... there. I got really close on that just by eyeballing it. Okay. Zero out our target velocity. It's nice having a nice low little engine like this, because you have pretty fine control using the engine itself. Move towards the target now at about 10 meters per second. Far more than it would be in real life, but nonetheless. Okay, sliding in at 10 meters per second, getting close. Getting quite close. Alright, now I'm going to zero out the velocity now. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to RCS. Okay. So a quick save in here. And then... alright, now RCS can be a little fidgety. But the main thing is that you translate... you can't tell what keys I'm using. But... okay, now the next thing to do... there, set the docking port as our target. Do a little bit more rotation. Okay, we are moving down nicely. Fix our inclinations to be the same. Move down towards the target. We are a mere 18 meters away. Okay, we can fix any... Now is the time to fix any sideways drift. Okay. And zero out any forward momentum towards the target. Prepare to... Now I'm just preparing to stop right in line with the docking port. Now we just give it a good old nudge forward. Hold on, we need to adjust some minor offsets. Okay. And give it the nudge forward. Should be docking shortly, and there we go. We are one ship. Brilliant. Whew. Okay. We see that we now kind of have like a Russian-esque style and an American style ship on here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. We will be exchanging crews and bringing some crews home next episode. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. See you later, mouse people.